Hey, welcome. I'm Joe Barlow. Thanks for joining us today on this the JBM Daily show. And today I'm pretty excited that I get to be with one of my favorite people. It's my daughter Sarah, and she's our firstborn, the guinea pig. This we learned how to parent by parenting Sarah. So Sarah is the oldest of our 7 children, and this month we want to talk about how to find your life purpose. And it seems to me and to several other people that Sarah is walking in her life purpose, at least to some degree. And so, Sarah, first of all, welcome.
Thank
and
you.
Second, you seem to have found. What do you do? Well, why don't we introduce that?
Okay.
Tell people who you are and what do you do besides the fact that you are Joe and Nancy's kid, firstborn.
Well, I am a photographer. I do mostly fashion and music photography, and I am working in Los Angeles right now. I work between Los Angeles and New York and Nashville a little bit, but primarily Los Angeles. And I have been doing photography since I was 17, so now that will be about 11 years or so. I started my company when I was 17. And so it's just been a transition from wedding photography, then to music photography in Nashville, then to now more of a fashion editorial type of photography in Los Angeles. And
So right now, who are some of the people you're shooting for, or what you've done over the last few years?
yeah, the last few years we shot Taylor Swift's Red album, Taylor Swift's 1989 album, and then Pharrell, a few different covers for him for his last
Pharrell
album.
Williams.
Pharrell Williams, yep, for his last
He's
album.
the happy guy.
And then as well shot for 17 magazine, Self magazine, Hollister.
Hollister's the clothing.
Like the clothing company, DSW shoes. So several different, just like whether it's companies, but then also different artists and stuff like that. Some newer ones, Tori Kelly, who just recently has
Tori Kelly.
released her.
That's one of our son Mark's favorites.
He freaked out when I told him about that. He's like, "Wait, you didn't even know?" So so Tori Kelly, and then recently Halsey, who is really exploding too. So just a lot of different really fun,
So
exciting.
you've done
new-
all these. So is it like the album covers?
Yeah, album covers and album artwork, promo, everything in
Now
between.
you got published in, what was that big
Vogue.
magazine? Vogue Magazine?
Yeah. Yep.
And so that was like a long time dream, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. That was something that I actually had on my list of things. We had created like a list of different areas that, or 3 wishes in the past like 2 years. Me and Natalie and our cousins, and all 3 happened within like 2 months or so. So one being getting published in Vogue, and we were published in British Vogue. So I'm still working towards regular Vogue, but still it's something for
You
sure.
gonna get the cover?
That's my goal for sure. I would love to have that someday. But then that, and then going to India, and then getting everything in order, a lot of things ordered.
So you went
in
to
my life.
India.
In February for documenting just a nonprofits, like all of their different programs that they do over there. And so just went to all the different cities and villages and kind of to see what they were doing, and then interact with the people, and then document what they were doing. So they were doing a documentary, and so I was like the shooter alongside. And so then they
Nice.
came back home and printed a lot of those photos out and sold them to be able to raise money for the nonprofit.
Okay, so you're how old now?
28.
So you're 28, and so far you've shot 2 albums for Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
You shot for Pharrell. You shot for Halsey. You shot for Vogue. It seems, from my perspective, that you're kind of like on the top of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Living the dream, I guess?
yeah, definitely. So I think it's one of those things that then, you have, a lot of this stuff was never even, I had different dreams for things and, desires and stuff like that. But it's one of those things when I think God puts like a desire in your heart, and then you start moving towards something, and then he like way outdoes it, because I never could have even hoped for a lot of this. And so
Right, because there's tons of
yeah,
photographers
right. And it's
who've
weird.
had a business for 11 years who are still majorly struggling.
Yeah, for sure.
But you're able to make a living off this?
Yes, yeah.
Thank God. And she doesn't have to write home for money.
I think I did that like one time to pay my insurance a long time ago or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
But
Actually, she just recently bought me a guitar. Sarah, after Natalie and Danny's wedding, I was driving Sarah to the airport, and she started asking me, Dad, what kind of guitar do you want? What's your next guitar that you... Because I had given my guitar away. And so she started asking me what kind I wanted, and then a week later, you got in touch with me and she said, Dad, I want to give towards that this summer. And so she just recently bought me a guitar. It's very nice. I'm very happy.
So happy.
Best guitar
about
I've
that.
ever had.
Oh, I love
Well,
that.
it's
so good.
So you seem to have accomplished so much, but there's got to be a path.
Yeah.
There's got to be things along the way. So if we could spend some time, maybe tomorrow, let's start into that and start talking about what are the different things that, how did God bring you from 11 years ago when you were 17? I remember you said, I came to you with a thought. We were at a homeschool conference, and they said, would your child be better off with 4 years of business ownership or 4 years of college? And I came and talked to you about that, and you said, definitely business ownership. Mm-hmm. So why don't we spend this week talking about the different things that have happened, kind of bring people up to speed on that, and so that they can see what God's done in your life. And I think this is going to be great. I mean,
Yeah,
because
I'm
there's a lot in there. Anyway, listen. Once again, I'm Joe Barlow, and I'm here with my daughter Sarah, and we're talking about her life and finding God's purpose and God's plan for your life, and hopefully through listening to some of the things that have happened for her and through her and the ways she's responded to God's call in her life. Hopefully it'll help you, and hopefully it'll help me too. But anyway, come on back tomorrow and all this week. Please make sure you make this daily show a part of your day. We really want to just bless you. That's what we're here for. We just want to bring something that's going to lighten up your day and be a blessing to you. So just keep joining us. We love you. God bless you.